What's your name, sir, and how you doing?
My name is Kevin Hernandez. I'm feeling great. Glad I got the stoppage win, Just had the first fight in 7 years again since.
Yeah, you said you hurt your shoulder, and then basically this is a comeback fight.
Yeah, so I tore my shoulder in 2017 before my second pro fight. I tried to make a comeback in 2019, but then 2020 gave us a surprise with the pandemic, unfortunately. So went back to school, around the same time, and managed to get into Columbia. I didn't think I would come back to boxing at all, but it turns out I got a chance because of Bell Boxing Promotions came about, and in my hometown area, so it was a great timing for everything.
What are you going to school for?
Computer science and mathematics.
All right, pretty solid in this case. So basically, you study comp sci, Java, C++ during the week, and then
Java,
you're a pug on the weekend.
I'm just training my best. Well, the thing is, that's the hard part, is I actually dropped down my classes to part-time credits this semester just so I could try to juggle boxing. And I actually also work 2 jobs because I have a single, my mom lives at home. It's just me and her, and she's retired and sick, so I try my best to provide and do our best to work together. So I'm trying to work on top of school, on top of boxing. So it was pretty rough.
How many classes are you taking right now?
Just 2 classes.
Okay, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. So at this point right now, like I said, talk about this fight a little bit. This was the comeback. A lot of prep on there. Obviously, you liked the result of a first round, knockout. Didn't expect it, but give me your thoughts.
No, I definitely didn't. I definitely felt a bit rusty. 7 years would show that, but otherwise, I was getting my bearings by the end of it. I had him wobbling a couple of times for sure. My body shots are actually my best punches, so I definitely know he was starting to gas out. His punches at the end were basically just, arm punches. So I knew the knockout would come either the second, third round. I was waiting for that, start putting on more pressure. But then he's got a cut. It was either a left hook, most likely. I know because I've been researching him. I saw his last 2 fights on YouTube that he was leading both of those fights actually, and they were both stoppages also. So I'm guessing that he has just weak cartilage or whatever on that area for skins. He bleed very easily. So I'm only unfortunate that they didn't go longer, so it could be more of a show because I'm more of a pressure fighter, volume punching, hurricane.
Win is the win, though. That's the thing.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like I said, for this case here, you said you felt a little rusty, but at the same time, it was the first fight in a while. You've gotten the chance to obviously build off the momentum on this.
Yeah.
So in this case, what is the next step for you?
So, realistically, and I'll put a cap on it in that sense. I was actually going to retire with this fight, actually.
Okay.
Because I tried, I involuntarily retired in 2017. I involuntarily retired again in 2020. So those were both not my choices. And it came with a lot of turmoil and grief going into school, having that regret of not, following my dreams as much as I wish I did. But at the end of the day, I wanted to go back. That's why I took this fight. If I want to retire, I'm retiring on my own terms finally. So the thing is that sucks about boxing that happens with every fighter that comes back is that thrill, that excitement, that drug of going out there and just putting on a show. So who knows? I know Scott was talking about a July show he wants to put together. I can literally say if that's true or not, and he asked me if I'd be willing to do that, and I would. But the problem is I'm also either taking 3 credit classes in the summer, which is pretty rough in a month span, or I might be able to get an internship at Amazon. We'll see.
Okay.
But either or, it means that it's very hard to train. So I'm talking with my camp, and we'll see. The very best, I've always been good at training by myself, staying in good shape. You saw how many punches I throw, a lot of punches. So, yeah, like I said, at the very least, I can stay in shape, and I'll jump on a fight. If I'm doing my internship in Amazon in Seattle, then I'll fly back and fight. I don't give.
Is this, right now, is this your natural weight class?
No, my natural weight class would be 147. Actually.
Okay.
So this fight I took it at 152 plus 3 because that's the opponent we found. He actually took the fight wanting that weight, which is better for us. My original opponent was going to be 146, which would have been rough because, trying to make this weight for this fight while training everything was a bit rough. So in that sense, this worked out better for me. But if I took another fight, it would be at 147.
That's something Hollywood never talks about. Every montage you ever see from Creed or Rocky movie, they never show the weight part of it.
Exactly.
They never do.
Yeah, for this fight, I was sweating in the sauna with a sweatsuit, Abilene for 3 or 4 hours the day of the weigh-in. Up until the weigh-in, I was in my car with the heater on. They don't show those parts, you know?
Eating things like mushrooms or just chewing on them just to get rid of the saliva.
You've heard of that too.
Whatever you got to do to get it done,
Spinning in a car. I had no more saliva left even at that point.
You heard what happened with Zurdo Ramirez.
Yeah.
He was officially 7 pounds over.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Because like I said, they never talk about that kind of thing.
Yeah, because the thing is, your body, everyone says your body's 70% water, but it's not as simple as that. Definitely not.
Right. So, any other thoughts, ideas? And also, where can people get in contact with you too?
My Instagram is Kev on the Bus with a 0 instead of instead of an O for Kev on the Bus. So KEV0NTHEBUS. Yeah, you can find me on there. Facebook, just Kevin Hernandez. You'll see a photo of a boxer. Otherwise, might make a comeback. Who knows? Like, it's a sport. That's the thing about boxing. Is when you're in there, there's nothing like it.
Nice. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.